Hello dear students, welcome to your English literature class, chapter 4, a dialogue with Bill Gates. I hope you all know about Bill Gates. Who is he? Before starting the chapter, let's know about some of the famous personalities of this world who have made us proud. First, Leander Paes. You all know he's a very famous tennis player. This one. Second one is Rakesh Sharma, who was the first Indian astronaut, who was the first Indian pilot who had gone into the space. And Ratan Naval Tata, the biggest, or you can say the most popular industrialist. And he is none other than Bill Gates, about whom we are going to know, or to whom we are going to have to whom we are going to interview. We are going to ask some questions. Yes, let's read and enjoy this second part of this chapter. Dear students, some people reach unprecedented height of success with their consistent efforts and undaunted spirit. Dear students, 3 words here you have to take care. First of all, the unprecedented, then consistent and undaunted. Some people reach unprecedented heights, means extraordinary heights, or you can say that the heights which was never touched by someone else before. Okay, that means which was not existed before that. So some people reached to that height of success with their regular efforts and undaunted spirit. Undaunted spirit means courageous spirit. That means they have never been discouraged in their life, even if they have to face many difficulties. A few of them resolved to go out of the way and extend a helping hand to uplift the needy. And few of them, what they have done, they have decided, they have wished, they planned to go out of the way and give a helping hand to uplift or to give a rise to the needy people, those who are in need. They wish to give back to society in a generous way. That means whatever they have achieved, they want to give it back to the society for the welfare of the people in the society. And one such person is Bill Gates. Let us read about him. India conferred the Padma Bhushan Award on billionaire philanthropist and Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates and his wife Melinda Gates in 2015 for their remarkable work to improve health in developing countries. Dear students, India had bestowed, that means India had awarded the Padma Bhushan to the billionaire philanthropist. Dear students, philanthropist means a person who works for the welfare of other people, those who always used to give donations to the poor and needy people is known as philanthropist. So India has given the Padma Bhushan award to this billionaire, and this award was given to both Bill Gates and Melinda Gates in the year 2050 for their extraordinary work to improve health in developing countries. So dear students, you have to understand the meaning of a developed country and a developing country. Now let's read more about this person. And their foundation, named the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, is actively involved and has poured in billions of dollars into medical research in developing countries. That means these two people have founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which is actively involved into the medical research in developing countries, and they have given a billions of dollars for the medical research in the developing countries. So dear students, developing countries, that means the country which is not yet developed, like India. India comes under developing countries. Now, entrepreneur Bill Gates founded entrepreneur Bill Gates founded the world's largest PC software company called Microsoft with Paul Allen, and he subsequently became one of the richest men in the world according to the Forbes list from 1995 to 2014. Dear students, here you have to understand entrepreneur. Entrepreneur means a person who sets up a business. That means a person who sets up business, who works in a company, who sets up a company. Bill Gates founded the world's largest PC software company called Microsoft. Today, no one will be there who does not know about this Microsoft. And he had founded this Microsoft along with Paul Allen, and later on he became one of the richest men in the world according to the Forbes list from 1995 to 2014. So dear students, here I am going to tell you about Paul Allen, who was his classmate or whom he met during his school days, and they became friends and they started this foundation afterwards. So he is Paul Allen, who had started Microsoft with Bill Gates. Now dear students, this is the Forbes list according to which in the year 1995 to 2014, Bill was declared as the richest man in the world. Okay, so Forbes is a American business magazine. Okay, Forbes is a American business magazine which ranks the world based on a variety of categories ranging from the wealthiest people on the planet to the best colleges America has to offer. Now, William Henry Gates III, popularly known as Bill Gates, was born on 28 October 1995 in Seattle, Washington, to William H. Gates and Mary Maxwell. He grew up in an upper middle class family with two sisters. He had a very close relationship with his mother, Mary. Here we are talking about Bill Gates, whose name was William Henry Gates III. He was popularly known as Bill Gates. He was born on 28 October 1955 in Seattle, Washington, and his parents were William H. Gates and Mary Maxwell. He grew up in an upper middle class family with his two sisters, and he was having a very close relationship with his mother, Mary. Dear students, these are the parents of Bill Gates. He was having a very close relationship with his mother, Mary Maxwell. Now, the Gates family atmosphere was warm and close, and all the three children were encouraged by parents to be competitive and strive for excellence. That means in their family, the three children, they were three children of Gates family, they were always encouraged by their parents to be competitive and to work hard or to make efforts to be the excellent, to get the excellence. Bill showed early signs of being competitive as he coordinated family athletic games at their summer house on Puget Sound. Now, Bill's mother Mary was a teacher who gave up her career after a brief period to devote time raising to the children and to work with charities as well as on civic affairs. That means Bill's mother Mary, she was a teacher, but she gave up her career after a brief period to give time to raise her children and also to work with the charities. That means she was working or she was giving her time to the organizations set up to provide help and to raise money for the poor and needy people. She often took Bill along when she volunteered in schools and at community organization. That means whenever she goes to any organization or in the schools, she was taking Bill also with her, and she volunteered. Volunteered means to offer oneself without taking any money or free of cost. That means for any work when you are offering yourself. Okay, so this is about her mother, that she was a teacher who gave up her career after a brief period to devote time to raise her children and also to work with the charities as well as to work for the welfare of the citizens. Civic affair means for the affairs, for the matters related to the citizens. Now let's see about Bill's childhood or school days. Bill was enrolled at Seattle's Lakeside School when he turned 13 and excelled in all subjects, especially in maths and science. He also did very well in drama and English. That means when he was 13 years old, he was registered. Enrolled means registered in the Seattle Lakeside School. And he was doing very, very well in all the subjects, especially in maths and science. And he was also doing very well in drama and English. At Lakeside School, a computer company offered to provide computer time for students. In their school, a computer company has offered some computer time for the students. Bill Gates met Paul Allen at school and they became fast friends, sharing a common enthusiasm over computers. That means they both have keen interest in computer. That means they both love to work on computers. They were very much interested in computers. Bill graduated from school in 1973 and joined Harvard University according to his parents' wishes to become a lawyer. That means he had joined the Harvard University to become a lawyer because it was his parents' wish. But his interest was always in computers. So in 1974, he dropped out of the university after discussions with his parents who supported him. That means as he was not having interest to become a lawyer. Afterwards, he had dropped out the university, but he had done this after getting the permission from his parents who had supported him, who were agreed with them, and then Bill Gates had dropped out of the university. In 1976, Microsoft was set up in partnership with Paul Allen in 1978. The company grossed 2.5 million. That means in the year 1976, Bill Gates along with Paul Allen, they founded in their partnership the company Microsoft. And after 2 years, in 1978, the company was benefited $2.5 million, with Bill as the CEO, Chief Executive Officer of and the chairman of the company. It surged ahead, and by 2014, his wealth was more than $82 billion. He moved suddenly and powerfully ahead, and by 2014, his wealth reached near $82 billion. Meanwhile, he met Melinda French in 1989 and they later got married in 1994. But Bill Gates was devastated when his mother was diagnosed with breast cancer and died later the same year. That means in 1989, Bill Gates met Melinda French, and and in the year 1994 they got married. But Bill Gates was Bill Gates was totally disturbed, or you can say with grief or with shock, when he came to know that his mother is suffering with breast cancer, and in the same year she died. With the help of his wife Melinda, Bill began to realize after his mother's death, Bill realized with the help of his wife that he had an obligation to give more of his wealth to charity. That means after the death of his mother, with the help of his wife Melinda, Bill realized that he had a course of action to which one is morally bound. That means he had to do something. He had to give more of his wealth to charity. That means for donation, for the welfare of the people. So here is the word meaning, dear students. You can see here. Entrepreneur, a person who sets up a business, strive to make great efforts to achieve something. Charities, organizations set up to provide help and raise money for the needy. Enthusiasm, keen interest, surged, moved suddenly and powerfully ahead, devastated, caused severe shock or grief. Obligation, a course of action to which one is morally bound. That means you are ready to do that work for that cause. Now let's move to the next page. Yes, this I had told. Bill Gates along with Paul Allen and Bill Gates' parents. Now let's move to the next part of this. Bill Gates took interest in filling his mother's role as a civic leader. That means he started working for the welfare of the citizens after his mother's death. He was filling his mother's role. He was playing his mother's role now. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was formed in 2000 for philanthropic work. That means for the welfare of the people. Bill and Melinda, they both have founded Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in the year 2000. Bill Gates had stepped down as chairman of Microsoft but is actively involved in charity work. Even though he was the chairman of Microsoft, but he was actively involved in charity work. He keeps visiting various parts of the world, including India, in connection with this work. And for the cause of his work, for the cause of his philanthropic work, he was having a connection with India also, because he used to visit various parts of the world. Now, during one of his visits to a school, Bill was interviewed by Anju, the editor of the school magazine. Here are some excerpts from the interview wherein he speaks about his childhood, his work, and his vision for the next 15 years. This is now, dear students, we are going to see the interview of Bill Gates with Anju, the editor of the school magazine. And here Bill Gates is sharing about his childhood, his work and his vision for the next 15 years. Now, this is the imaginary interview, but it reflects the views of Bill Gates. Now, here is a conversation, that means the dialogues are given. Now, Anju is saying, "Sir, I welcome you to our school. We are so happy to have you here today." Bill Gates, "Thank you. I am glad to be with you all. I appreciate the warm welcome that I received in the morning assembly." Bill is answering the editor that, "Thank you very much for that you are welcoming me to you all, and I appreciate the welcome that I have got from you all in the morning assembly." Now Anju is saying, "We all are thrilled to have you here." That means we are very excited to get you here. It was an expression of our love and respect for you. "Sir, tell me, as a child, you must have also been fond of playing games like us?" Now Anju is asking that we were very, very excited to see you here, and this was our expression of love and respect for you. Now she is asking that, "Please tell me that you must also have been fond of playing games like we are having these days in our school days." Bill Gates saying, "Oh yes, I enjoyed playing board games, that is Risk being my favorite." That means this game was my favorite game because there was a risk in this game, and I was very good at playing Monopoly. Yes, students, board game is a game that involves the movement of certain objects around a board. And Monopoly is a game, it is also a board game in which a player engages in financial dealings with imitation money. That means not a real money, imitation money. That means fake money. So this is all about that. Here the interview starts with Bill Gates. Anju, "Oh, what activity kept you occupied whenever you found time?" Now she is asking that in his childhood time, what activity he was doing when he was getting time. Then Bill Gates is answering, "I was a voracious reader. I would spend hours reading reference books like encyclopedias." He is saying that he was having a strong desire for reading. That means he was an avid reader. He would spend hours reading reference books like encyclopedia. Dear students, all of you know encyclopedias. This is a book which gives you information on many subjects, and it is arranged alphabetically. Now Anju is asking, "Okay, let me congratulate you for being conferred with the Padma Bhushan Award in 2015. Now Anju is congratulating to Mr. Bill Gates that he had got the Padma Bhushan Award in the year 2015. Now Bill Gates thanked her. "Anju, when was the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation set up, and what was the idea behind it?" Now Anju is asking to Bill Gates that when did you set up or started this Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and what was the idea behind the setting up of this foundation? Now Bill Gates answers, "The primary aims, that means the basic aims of this foundation, are globally to enhance health care, to reduce extreme poverty, and in America to expand educational opportunities and access to information technology." These are the aims behind finding the foundation of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. That means the aim of this foundation is that they want to increase the health care and reduce, that means decrease the poverty which is day by day increasing. They want to decrease it, they want to reduce the poverty from the society. And in America, they wanted to expand the educational opportunities for the students and access to information technology. Access means that everyone can study the information technology. All the students can reach, can approach to the information technology. And this foundation is located in Seattle, Washington. Now, Anju is asking again, can you share the names of the trustees who control it? That means she is asking the names of the trustees. Trustees means, dear students, the members of a board which are given the control or which are given the power to take care of the whole organization. So Anju is asking the name of the trustees, that who are the people who are controlling it. Bill Gates. Sure, the trustees are Melinda Gates, Warren Buffett and me. That means 3 people are the trustees of this foundation. Now Anju is asking, sir, what are the various areas in which the foundation is involved in India? That means she is asking that in India, in which sectors does this foundation work? Now Bill is answering, well, our New Delhi office oversees the work of the foundation in India. We work in various sectors. That means the office of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is in Delhi, and they work in the sectors such as maternal and child health. Dear students, maternal means the mother and child health, the nutrition and health services, vaccines, routine immunization, family planning, agricultural development, sanitation, control of infectious disease and AIDS. In all these sectors, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation works. And we also helped in the polio eradication program. Dear students, do you know the polio disease, which is now completely finished from our country, or which is completely eradicated from our country. Eradicated means which is completely removed from our country. And India has been declared polio free, and this is because of the efforts of this foundation. Now Anju is asking, yes sir, I am sure the foundation works in collaboration with various organizations. Now Anju is asking, that means I am sure that your foundation is working here along with the collaboration of various organizations. That means this foundation works in India with the help of many Indian organizations. So which are those organizations, Anju wants to ask. Bill Gates, oh yes, we work in partnership with the central and state government of India. That means these are the organizations along with which the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation works. The central and state government of India, non-profit organizations, community groups, academic institutions and the private sectors. So these are the organizations along with, in collaboration of these organizations, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation work. Now Anju is saying, may I ask you, sir, what are the changes you foresee in the next 15 years? Foresee means for the future, what are you watching? What are you looking for the future? In the next 15 years, when the foundation will also play a very big role. Do share your vision with us. That means she is asking to Bill Gates that what are your plannings for the future in the next 15 years? Now Bill Gates is saying, you have asked an important question. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation turned 15 in 2015. That means the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation will be of 15 years in the year 2015. We are involved in philanthropic efforts. The lives of the poor will change dramatically in the next 15 years. What Bill Gates is saying, that the life of the poor people will be surely changed in the next 15 years. And the goals we adopt, that means what are their aims, what is the aim of this foundation, are especially in the sectors, in the 4 sectors. That means they are going to bring a great change in the sector of health, in the sector of farming, in the sector of education, and as well as financial sectors. That means these are the 4 sectors in which the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is going to work and is going to bring definitely a great change in these 4 sectors. So for this much is for this first part of this video, and in the next video we are going to know what other works the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is doing. So thank you students, thank you for listening and watching this video. I hope you have come to know too much about Bill Gates and his childhood and his work. Thank you.